Singles Inferno Season 2 on Netflix. It just recently came out, and boy, boy do we have a lot to unpack. Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bree with an E, backwards, and E. And for today's video, we're going to be talking about Singles Inferno Season 2 on Netflix. It just recently came out, and boy, boy do we have a lot to unpack. If you haven't watched it, Singles Inferno is a very popular dating show on Netflix right now. Season 2 just premiered, and it basically features a bunch of hot single Korean males and females. It's a Korean dating show. Much like Bachelor in Paradise, kind of, they're all stuck on a beach together to kind of find love. Like any other dating show, basically, but Korean. I've heard a lot of discourse about season 2 so far. Some say they like it, some say they don't. I'm personally in the middle right now. So for today's video, I thought I'd give my thoughts on this season so far, and baby, do I have a lot of thoughts. If dating shows aren't really your cup of tea and you don't want to stick around for this video, that's cool, that's okay. Just make sure you said, hey girl, like that video, and you can dip out. Well, I do just want to say thank you so much. My last video kind of blew up. I gained lots of new subscribers. Welcome to the channel, Shadi. I hope you're doing well. I hope you love it here. I love it here. So let's love it here together, okay? Also, I just want to say Happy New Year. It is now 2023 when you're seeing this. Guys, we made it another year. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so the first thing that I've kind of found upsetting while watching this season is how much my girls, Park Se-jung and Lee Su-e, have been completely overlooked and disregarded by pretty much all of the male cast. I mean, I understand them not getting chosen to go to Paradise or have the opportunity to go to Paradise on day 1 or day 2. My issue is literally no one seems to even have their gaze on them. Neither of their names pop up when the male cast is questioned about maybe who they're interested in, want to get to know better. They just seem to kind of be in the background a lot. They barely get screen time. The only reason Lee Su-e has gotten a lot of screen time is because of her situation with Jung-jae, which we will get to. Why y'all doing my girls dirty? They're literally so beautiful. When I first saw Park Se-jung, I was like, okay, she's gonna be the next Jaya. Remember Jaya from season 1? I felt like she was giving that main girl, main character energy. And then for Lee Su-e, if you think about Korean dating culture, males are more attracted or find women who have this pure, innocent look. I mean, Lee Su-e, she's the entire embodiment of that. So the thought that no one at all is even pivoting their head towards them, it's insane and crazy and unfathomable. After Jin Young joined the show and him and Se-jung had a conversation and they were kind of a little bit hitting it off, and he mentioned in his confessional or interview with the producers how he kind of found her interesting or something like that. I can't remember exactly the words he used to express the conversation, but there was interest afterwards. And this was kind of leading up to the time that they were going to choose their dates for Paradise. So I was like,
okay, this may be my girl's chance.
And then what does this fool do? He chooses Silky, which I don't have a problem with Silky. I think she's really pretty. I think she is beautiful, actually. But as far as personality goes, I don't want to sound like a hater. I really don't. I just don't see it. I think a lot of guys are attracted to her looks more than anything. And I don't want to say there's absolutely nothing else to her. I don't know if anyone else agrees. I'm also not judging her. I think she's beautiful. Or maybe that's just me, because half the time I think she's just smiling and laughing. Yeah, he made an interesting choice going with her. Their date was actually really cute. Their moment in the pool, butterflies. I just want to see my girls, Lee Su-e and Se-jung, have some romantic interest on the show and at least go to Paradise once. I don't care if you have to write a love interest in for them. Make it happen. Script it. I don't care. Spread the love, guys. Explore a little. Have conversations. That's the very least you can do, which I don't think a lot of males are doing, especially with the intention of actually getting to know other girls besides the first date they went on. The next thing I've kind of found upsetting while watching this season is the whole Lee Su-e and Jung-jae drama. It's no secret, Lee Su-e from the very beginning expressed interest in Jung-jae.
똑같은 사람을 얘기했어. 지금까지 한 번도
대화한 적이 없어.
And it wasn't quite exactly reciprocated, which is totally fine and dandy. You can't exactly help who you're attracted to and not attracted to. It just is what it is. My issue with Jung-jae is he kept reiterating to Lee Su-e that he wanted to get to know everyone better. Yet clearly that everyone was just Chua Su-eun. I feel like he was just lacking honesty. He wasn't like being straightforward with her, which I know can be hard when you're rejecting someone, but it's necessary. Also, the conversation that they had, I don't remember if it was in the male's tent or the women's tent, but the conversation that they had, him and Lee Su-e, and she asked him if he was interested in her or curious about her. And he said, yes, I'm curious about everyone. So of course she's gonna think, yeah, maybe there's a chance, maybe there's some hope. This conversation happened right before Paradise, where they had to make the decisions on who they wanted to go with. So of course, Lee Su-e, she picks Jung-jae. That's not unexpected. But what was unexpected was the audacity of Jung-jae to literally pick Nadine. We know that he made that decision to purposely avoid going to Paradise with Lee Su-e, which is just even all the more messed up than just telling her straight up that you didn't have interest in her. It's like this man just keeps doing a full circle when he could just be straight up with her. The way that he's not being honest and telling her at least that information is frustrating, and it's leading to all this misunderstandings. It's leading to my girl crying. No one's faulting him for not liking her or taking an interest to her, but it's the fact that he keeps kind of leading her on in a sense. I just felt that was completely slimy of him and just made things more confusing when they didn't need to be. I honestly wish at this point the producers would just send all of them to Paradise with people they haven't been with yet and just let it be that. Moving on to kind of one of the last things that's been upsetting watching this season is Shin Dong-woo's declaration of undying love for Shin Soo-ki based off of day one.
이후에 몇 번 바뀌었어? 나 안 바뀌었어.
We actually kind of saw this sort of thing last season with the kind of unrequited love situation, and it worked out for the couple in the past. I actually don't remember their names, but they'll be on the screen somewhere. Like, just for me personally, in these types of situations, the persistence and like the several attempts to woo them and win them over, it's kind of over the top and a little bit desperate. Some of y'all may disagree with me. Some may think like,
oh my gosh, no, he just really knows what he wants.
He's persistent for it, he's going after it. But I feel like after so many times of being indirectly rejected, and I say indirectly because never once has Dongwoo exactly expressed his feelings for Shin-suki right in front of her face. However, Suki's choices and who she wanted to go to Paradise all these times and who she's expressed interest in has never once been him.
만약에 내일 와가지고 너는 너대로 표현을 다 했다고 생각을 해가지고 다음번 선택 때 어떤 거든 너가 안 됐어. 어떻게? 그 상황에서 또 거절당하면 거기 갈 때까지는 얘기를 하려고는 할 것 같아.
And she also just hasn't taken the time to initiate conversations with him. Each time that they've had a conversation, it was Dongwoo initiating the conversation and asking her questions. She hasn't like led a conversation and like had genuine curiosity about him, which should be enough for my guy to say, hey, you know, I really like her, but you know, she's not really feeling me, and that's okay. I just feel like, why keep going after someone who has expressed no interest in you? I'm not exactly saying that he shouldn't keep getting to know her for the purpose of the show. They are there to find love. So of course, if he feels in his heart that Soo-ki is the one for him, he can completely keep picking her for Paradise so long as that is what his heart desires. But I feel like because he's so completely locked in on Soo-ki, he may not be opening his eyes to other potential love interests. Like, I hope he does take the time to at least get to know the new girl, forgot her name, or someone who he's had a conversation with previously but maybe overlooked. I really just want him to find, you know, potential love interests outside of Shin-suki. With that being said though, that kind of ends today's video. It was a little bit short, but those are my thoughts so far on Singles Inferno Season 2. Our next 2 episodes come out tomorrow, which I'm excited to watch. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you feel so far about this season? Who are your favorites? Who are not so much your favorites? Who do you want to see matched with in Paradise or want to see end up together? Do you agree or disagree with any of my thoughts that I had to share? Just let me know. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, as always, please do give it a big thumbs up. I do want to do more content like this, talking about some of my and of course your favorite TV shows. So if you're interested in that, please do hit that subscribe button. I upload every Sunday 2 p.m. Central Standard Time with content ranging from beauty and fashion to commentary and opinion piece type videos. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.